I was born without tear ducts. That might have been Tori laughing.
It's always fun. It's always so much fun for me. Thank you for tuning into Plus Time, the live stream comedy show, to get us all through this. I'm your host, Jameson Rogers, and as always, I'm here to remind you that even though things suck right now, there's at least a possibility that they won't always suck. They say comedy is just tragedy plus time. We're in the midst of a bunch of fucking tragedies all the time, always. But if we keep moving forward and we keep using all this time to create things, we can all look back on this one day and laugh, right? That is, if the world continues to spin. Getting us started off right is my co-host of 35 episodes and my brother of 28 years, Drew Rogers, everybody. What's up, dude?
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, I've had an interesting week. My birthday was the day after our last show, and then after that, over the weekend, I had to go to the ER for a kidney stone that is still in my body. So, pretty normal. How about you?
Yeah, I'm good too.
No kidney stones though, so that's cool.
No.
That's good. A good thing to report.
No, only the one that I drew.
Yeah, right. What was I gonna say? I don't know. But Drew.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
you know what I was gonna tell you? Yeah.
What? I was gonna say, so I draw.
We're gonna jump into that. All right, cool. Yeah. So Drew draws drawings. That's what Drew draws. So
I was getting it out of the way so that I have my moment to shine.
It's a good way to do that. Every week, Drew will talk, participate in the conversation, but also listen to what people are saying and draw along with it. So I can show you last week's drawing. You want to tell us a little bit about this, Drew?
Yeah. So it was for your birthday, so that
explains
the left side.
Right. That's Peebo, our good buddy Peebo. Everybody knows him.
Yeah. To the far right is a dog that's being kept in a fake goodie bag.
That's right.
Who isn't allowed to really eat or leave the purse. And then at the bottom, you will see Peter Brick's mustache.
Yeah, which was majestic, I must say, and I think you captured its essence pretty well there.
I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, man. Yeah, so Drew, this sets us apart from all of the other shows that are out there, right? Drew.
Yeah, screw you, Andy Richter.
Yeah, slam dunk, Andy Richter. Take that. Go control the universe now. Outdated references. That's what we're here for. That's what it's all about. You know what I did want to tell you? Drew? Oh, I know we've talked about this a little bit off air, but like the PS3 you gave me finally just died. Just like full on, just died. Yeah, it's okay, but it has a game stuck in it that I really wanted to play. So I'm like trying to decide whether or not I want to buy a PS3 now because I have all these PS3 games, but they're like $200. I'm like, yeah. So every once in a while, I'll just like walk by and turn it on again to see if it works, and it doesn't. But,
hey, plus timers or whatever we decide to call you.
I forget. I think we decided on timies on that Time War episode.
I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, timies, do you have a free PS3?
Yeah, you got a free PS3 to throw my way. That's fine. You're probably not using it, right? You just spent all your Stimmy money on that PS5. So
you're just watching it at this point. You're like, what? Shit, it's a box. Oh,
it's a box.
Speaking of video games, though, I was playing Red Dead Redemption, and the most like funny, messed up thing happened. It's like I walked out of a gun store and there were two guys standing there, and this guy's like, "Wow, thank you for buying me my first iron." And he's like, "No problem. I thought you needed a gun for a while. Go ahead and try it out." And this guy's like doing a quick draw or whatever, and like not doing too great. And the guy's like, "It's okay. It'll take practice." And then he flips up and blows the guy's head.
Oh, really?
And I was like, "What?" He just totally like knocks
God.
this dude off of a balcony and just splatters his face.
Oh my God.
I was like, what the I wasn't expecting that shit.
No, yeah, like I think it'd be super weird if you were expecting that. Like, what if you just like went into every game like, oh, I bet somebody's gonna get their head casually blown off. I guess that is kind of commonplace in video games, though, right? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, man, I'm still just kind of adjusting to Donkey Kong being like the most advanced game that I knew about.
Right.
So, yeah. We're going to take a quick break just because I made all these transitions. And then when we come back, we're going to bring on both of our guests because we're doing shit different this time, you guys. Shit's crazy. I'm sorry I said that. And that, of course, is a photograph from our other brother, very talented photographer, Cameron Rogers. You can follow him on Instagram at something. What is it? I don't know why I say things like that and don't know how to follow him up. But if you notice at the beginning of the show, I also have written my Instagram on my face, but I haven't posted since, the pandemic started, I think, on Instagram. So I'm bad at social medias, you guys. But you know who's not? That's a good transition, right, Drew? Did that seem natural?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Hella natural. Good job.
You know who's not bad at the social medias? Our next guests. They're two of my favorite comics. They both also had a birthday within the past week. They're just a delightful hang, and they have a new podcast coming out. Give it up for Olivia Smith and Courtney Taylor, everybody. Yay! Put your hands.
It's us.
How are you?
We're chilling. I'm chilling. How are you, Liv?
You're muted. Olivia, you're muted.
Oh, I'm great. I'm fantastic. I'm a little upset that Jameson didn't describe us as hot bimbos, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you out and I'll bring you back in. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, coming up next, some of my favorite comics and very talented. They both had birthdays in the last week. Also, they're a pair of hot bimbos. Put your hands for Olivia Smith and Courtney Taylor, everybody. Oh,
Much better.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought so. I felt that
I'm voguing.
I'm Boys Lifing, which is similar, but it's a different magazine for children. What have you guys been up to?
In the last
yeah,
I don't know. In the last week, we had our birthdays. We had the launch of the podcast, which is all called Crying at the Bar, and then very characteristically of both of us, the day before our respective birthdays, we both sobbed for hours violently. So then we were there for each other through that time. And so just mostly we are like pandemic paired now because we've been seeing each other to do the podcast, so we are like a large part of each other's support system. So we've been hanging out pretty hot and heavy, if you know what I mean.
We're a bonded pair now. We have to be adopted together at this point.
We can't actually foster just one of us anymore because it's not. It's like if you get one ferret, it's mean, you know.
I'll piss on the rug. Cool. I'm gonna piss on your rug if you make me.
That's Courtney's main function in your relationship is to keep you from pissing on the rug. Is that right?
Pretty much.
I understand you guys. I totally get it.
Is that how your friendships work?
That's how most of my friendships work. But I just love pissing on rugs. That's just like
right. So does Liv. Yeah. She can't get them off.
It's just like I hate rugs.
Pissy rugs.
Oh. I have not seen that dude anywhere, by the way. I've been looking for him. Like,
where'd he go?
I have no idea. Like, I saw him like at the very beginning of the pandemic. He was like living in my basement and then just disappeared.
What?
Just fucking disappeared.
Interesting.
I have no
Jimmy
idea.
Rugs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And what sucks too
I
is
was like, there was someone living in. I'm in on the joke now. I'm sorry.
Didn't Jimmy steal
I'm like, oh my
money
god,
from
you live in my neighborhood. Should
Jimmy
I go
did steal money from me, yeah. And it was weird, is like our friend was moving away and she was like, oh, I have all these rugs that I need to get rid of, and I was like, I know a guy who would want them, but I just don't know where he is. Anyway,
and he doesn't have a cell phone,
no, he does not have a cell phone. He lives
He's off the grid.
He's off
He's
the
off
grid,
the grid.
which you got to respect it a little bit,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wish I could live like that.
That elusive son of a bitch.
Elusive son of a bitch. I don't know why I just repeated what you said slower. I think that's just how you do comedy now, right, guys? It's the same. It's the same. So, how long has it been since either of you have been on stage? Has it been like this whole time? Because like I had one spot where I actually got on stage, and one spot where I did like a set for my job, which was a dumb thing, but it was fine.
No.
Oh, any other
why
time I would have
not?
said
No.
no to that immediately, but it was like 3 months into quarantine, and they were like, "Oh, we're just gonna do a little, happy hour thing, and you want to just tell some jokes?" And I was like, "Yes, please. I'm so hungry for stage time."
How was your crowd work?
What's that?
How was your crowd work?
Terrible. I tried though. Still, I was like, "This guy knows," but it wasn't.
You can't do crowd work without having to talk to HR after at that point. That's fucking lame.
Exactly.
Did I freeze?
Do you remember for a while when I was leaving Starbucks, because I had worked there for 6 years, I wrote roast jokes about all the people I was leaving.
Oh,
nice. I was friends with Helen, and she invited everyone to hear me do them at an open mic. I had to be like, Sarah, you're a bitter aging alcoholic. Racist. You remind me of my mother. Just shit like that. Like, oh, Janet, like you went to you're in a cult, so that's probably why you don't think my jokes about God are funny. And yeah.
I hope you're changing the names right now, but you're probably not.
Am I?
I'm gonna bet no as well.
My money's on no.
Jamantha.
I technically changed the names, but I used the other names of people who work there. At least if they were listening to this, they'd be like, "Oh, she's not really talking about me." Okay. But they know who I was talking about.
Good. We just want to make it clear. If you're being roasted, I feel like you should know it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, I think that's the rule, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think so.
Anyway, but have either of you gotten on stage in the past year? Oh yeah, this is the first episode where we've been in this for a year. So officially.
Nice.
Yikes.
Yep.
I've been on stage one time. I've done a couple online things, but I've been on a physical stage one time at the very end of September. Mm-hmm. And then not since.
Yeah. Yeah, I got on stage one time at an open mic, and I was quite drunk, and it was just like it was a one-time thing. I was like, I'm gonna see how it is, and I couldn't tell you when it was because time has no meaning anymore.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I did one show. I don't remember really when it was. It was like when they started doing Blomedy again, and I kind of don't really know. I mean, probably like what Jameson said. I was probably just like, I've not been on stage in so fucking long. Sure, I'll do it. And it was pretty good. I mean, it felt really good to like be on stage again. But it's also super fucking weird, especially because like you guys know, Bossy Girl is not like a super large bar, so it was a little producing. But
yeah.
The thing that I keep thinking about now is like what does comedy look like after everyone's like vaccinated and stuff, and what is my place in it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Liv and I have talked about that a lot because the community has been so divided. Like it seems like there's one camp of people who are really extreme and think that like any form of like doing any open mic or show that's not virtual is really irresponsible. And then there's another camp of people that seems to think the first camp of people isn't grinding hard enough or something. And it's just like,
or it's just being judgmental, or being like just saying it to be mean, sick. You know? Yeah. It's all very strange.
they're hoping we'll get sick, and I'm like, no one wants you to get sick, dude.
Weird.
No, yeah, I don't understand that
Please
either.
don't. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just mad because we're not sick. That's not the case at all. And I totally
No.
understand. I understand why people are like, let's try to keep this alive, but also like, be careful. You know what I mean? It's like it feels weird to. It feels like there's like a divide because like we're concerned about people's health. It's like, please, just like don't, you know. But whatever. Anyway, I don't want that to happen anymore. Like, I want us all to be friends. I want to kiss everybody on the mouth.
Community could kind of like mesh back together for sure.
Yeah.
But also, like I was talking to Gilly, came to see me at work today because his job happened to be right across the street. He was doing like some construction, and we were talking about it. And Gilly was like, "Yeah, I've been out a couple times," and he was saying like there's a whole wave of comedians essentially that we don't even know at this point. So
that's another.
There's obviously
crazy.
going to be like friendships and stuff that are. It is going to be harder to like just mesh back in.
Yeah.
But, you know, ever since we've all been doing comedy for long enough to know that everybody books their fucking friends anyway. So we probably weren't going to get booked by people who didn't like us. So whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. At this point, my opinion is mainly that, like, I like who I like. I respect who I respect. And then the people that I'm not crazy about and I don't respect as much, I'm going to be nice to them. But, like, they might not like me. And I'm like, that's fine. I'll, like, be chill with you. But I'm not going to pretend that I think you're, like, dope as hell. Yeah. And then I'm just going to, like, be, like, a little, even if I don't have a spot in comedy, when I come back, I'm going to be, like, a little fucking mole rat and just dig myself one and
yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm here now, and there's nothing you can do about it. You know.
Yeah,
right?
That's my method.
That's me and Liv are gonna get vaccinated, and then we're gonna be grinding hard at these mics.
Yeah.
No promises on that, Court. I'm so sorry, but
I don't know. I mean, I can't like just because I haven't been doing it. I can't believe I used to do that shit like 3 or 4 nights a week.
I know.
I can't either.
That's crazy.
How did I have so much energy?
Dude, I could barely be awake right now. And I was out all the time. There was a point where I was like going into work at 6 o'clock in the morning and I would stay out until 2. Still. Like it was like,
right?
How the hell did I even survive? And now it all just seems like so distant. But anyway, let's talk about something lighter. Actually, we're gonna take another break because I made another transition, you guys. That's what's gonna happen when we come back. We're gonna play a game. This. Okay, we're gonna play a game, and this game is called That's right. It's Whose Neighborhood Is This with the longest intro in the history of the world. It's on record, you guys. So the way this is going to work is we're going to this one is specifically designed for you guys, first of all. So hold on.
Whoa.
Boom. So who's crying at this bar and why? So what's going to happen is we're going to show we're going to show pictures of different bars. And Drew and I have to answer who is crying there and why. And you guys get to okay. Anna's holding up a sign as if I understand my sound is cutting out, apparently. Hold on. It's because of this. Okay, I'll bring that back up in a second. So anyway, we'll show pictures of bars. Drew and I have to decide who is crying there and why, and then you get to award points based on any criteria you want. So if you think our answer is correct, if you think our answer is funny, or if like somebody looks at you weird, you can take their points away. It doesn't matter. You're gods in the situation. Is what I'm saying. So here, do I need to share my sound, Anna?
Oh no.
Then why'd you tell me to share my sound?
Like your voice is cutting out. Just
Oh.
it's fine.
Okay. Word.
Yeah.
Okay. So we should be good. All right, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right, Drew,
ready
you go
to
first.
lose?
Sorry.
Oh, I've been here. But Drew, you go first. Okay, no, I'll go first because I know the
I
answer.
don't see
One.
a person crying, but
It was me, probably. And it's because this robot was a very mean bartender. Drew? Oh, Drew cut out. Oh, I win that one by default, I think. Is that how
Yeah,
that
you give it to Jameson.
Sweet. This was a bar in Vegas.
Oh,
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
it like, it looks like a place that you go to take the SAT with all the little tablets. Like, it looks like a new wave sort of like, this is how they do it these days. I don't know. I'm getting weird vibes from it.
Yeah, it was weird. It was very strange.
Yeah.
And these things are literally the bartenders. But there were so many people running around making sure that these bartenders didn't get too drunk or whatever. I don't remember like what exactly they were doing. There was like more employees than there should have been
Oh,
for a
God.
robotic bar. Drew, who's
Amazing.
crying at this bar?
one of the robots is crying internally
Mhm.
because he's like, I got a graphic design degree for this. I'm just
like
gonna
it.
sit here counting ones and zeros again. Not again. Not like my ancestors. That's what he's thinking. He's just thinking that over and over. Well, it's a robot, so it doesn't have a gender. So
Right.
That's what
that
they're
makes
thinking.
sense. It'd be weird if they did. It's like we're just
woke robotics.
yeah. All right.
Can I go now? Can I judge?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to give Jameson 10 points for admitting that he was crying because toxic masculinity who. And then I'm going to
I'll
give
cry right
Drew.
now. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm going to give Drew negative 5 points for humanizing the machines. That's how they win.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, I'm going to give Jameson 1.4 creativity. Wait, no. I'm only giving it 1 point because I mean he did say himself, so it's not like he had to think about that hard.
Yeah.
And I do feel like Drew had to think pretty hard about what the robots would major in. So I'm gonna give him positive 16 points.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, that's fair. Oh, I got to do the math. That's right? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yep.
I was like, just go up to 16. That's not how it works. Okay. All right, Drew, you'll go first on this one.
let's see.
This bar fails the vibe check.
I know. Right away, I was like, I don't know who's crying in there, but they fucking deserve it.
There's a person sitting at the end of the bar who is wearing like dark sunglasses and has a cane to walk around and appears to be blind. He starts crying and everyone's like, "Are you okay? Do you need a tissue or anything?" And he's like, "No, fuck you," and just keeps crying and leaves. We don't have any resolution to this. All we have to think about is what happened to him. Why was he crying? And why did he keep bumping into shit as he was leaving when he has a cane? Poor guy.
This might be less woke. It might be a little ableist. I'm not sure.
The headlines: Drew hates blind people.
Did I mention that he was dressed really, really well? No, that's probably not something.
Drew hates the rich and blind. Is that better?
Well, I can get behind that. I hate rich blind people, you guys. For
just
me,
that category.
Just that. They have to be rich, they have to be blind, and they have to have shellfish allergies. Those are the three things. And then I hate them, I swear to God. The person I think is crying in this bar is Steve Buscemi. He's having a tough time. You know what I mean? And he just sits down at the bar and he just like remembers. He goes up, he orders a drink, and then he remembers that he's sober. Don't know if he is. Don't know if he's sober or not. But he remembers he's sober, and then he just has this really tasty looking beer that he wanted, and he just like, I can't even drink this. That's my answer.
You've given me a lot to work with.
Yeah.
Boys.
Oh, is
Personally, I thought that the person crying at this bar would be someone named Nathaniel who has a mustache and wants to explain to me why IPAs aren't piss water.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked both of your answers, and I'm just going to give you both 3 points because honestly, I feel like it's bad to pick a favorite child.
That's fair.
Okay.
I think
I
that
appreciate that.
I think every single person who drinks at this bar bought stocks in GameStop recently for the whole Reddit thing. Like that's the vibe I'm getting from this.
Yeah.
And I don't like it. And I feel like you were both bar, and I feel like you should have been meaner to the bar. So for its terrible
fair.
vibe. So I'm gonna go minus 14 points for both of you.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
sorry.
It's tough, but it's fair.
And at first I was gonna make it like a requirement to wear a fedora in the bar, but I wish I had gone with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, your blind guy was very creative again, though. But I really like how Liv and I have a good cop, bad cop thing happening right now. And I especially like that she's the bad cop.
Okay. Who's crying at this bar? It is definitely this dude. He's
drawing room. That is a foyer.
Yeah, it does look like a foyer. Is this
What
an
is
electric
that
chair?
picture?
That's what it is. Okay, so this
Is
guy,
that
he's
Pete
the one
Wentz?
that's crying because he's a ghost who died in this electric chair, and then they just built a fucking bar around him, and he's like, "Why? I want to have a safe place to rest. I just want to move on to the next life. I need to cross over." I was working so hard to think of the term crossover. I couldn't remember how that worked. And this lady is like, this bitch always fucking crying. And then this guy, he's just thinking about WandaVision.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, right? True.
So there's a person off to the stage right who is eating a bunch of hot ass wings.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're just tearing up and they just can't stop crying as they're eating these delicious wings. But they keep looking over at your ghost and it's scaring the shit out of them, and they keep crying. But they entered a competition, and it's like doesn't look like a type of bar that would have a wing eating contest, but it does. You got to bring in the crowd somehow.
Mm-hmm.
No, this bar serves nothing but avocado toast and vegan Reubens.
Love it.
Ew, I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, what is on a vegan Reuben?
I have no idea. It just seems like something that would be real, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah. I don't want it to be.
I don't either. I mean, it's an abomination and a curse against God's great land.
Mm-hmm.
Like the gays. Anyway, I'm gonna give Drew 7 points because I thought it was really creative, but I'm not giving you more points because there was a bit of a plot hole. I don't think you can have buffalo sauce in that room, but at least you acknowledged it. So
yeah, this upholstery was kind of a
there's
no
definitely
for me
no chance they're letting you take barbecue or buffalo sauce in there. Jameson, I'm gonna give you. Can you do decimals?
I can't, but I'll write it down. I'll write down the decimal.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna give you 5 points because I do think you're right that man is crying, but and
he's turned away because of toxic masculinity. You see.
All right, fine. 7 points.
I knew it. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool.
Your story did make me sadder than Drew's story, though.
Yeah, that's sorry about that.
So I don't know if I just can't see, but I like can't tell what that picture is. It looks to me like very like old timey Pete Wentz, and I'm very thrown off by it. But
he's not facing the camera, right?
No, it's just
But
like
it's a
his back.
painting, so like
profile. I
It's
don't
like
know.
the
I
it's
don't
like
like
this.
it.
exactly. God, Jameson, you are a
So
fucking.
it's just the back of a head.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's
Here's to see
pretty
if I can-
lame.
I'll try to like zoom in on it. Hold on a second here. Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, okay. Now I see it. I couldn't tell the ear was there. Now it's all really coming together for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I see the Pete Wentz thing now.
Yeah, doesn't it look like the swoopy hair?
Side sweat bang, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. But that's where I was getting Pete Wentz from, and he was just stuck in the old noggin. But I'm gonna go ahead and not give any reasoning for this, so it's up for interpretation. But Jameson, you get 6 points, and Drew, you get 5 points.
Cool.
Ooh. I'm in the lead, but I have no idea. Let's find out what this bar is called too. Martello Hall in London, England. All right. Yeah.
Interesting.
Statistically, those limey bastards don't like buffalo sauce. So.
That's fair.
Or trans.
In London, yeah. Fucking A. You know what that really pissed me off? I found out like the creator of the IT crowd is like a super anti-trans dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I love the IT crowd. That's a real fucking bummer,
Is that
man.
the Father Ted guy too?
Yeah, he did Father Ted and Black Books.
Yeah, that was really embarrassing how he tried to make a profile on a lesbian dating website.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Gee, I didn't hear about
He was like, I'm a non-binary star gender, LOL.
Oh, God.
Anyone can infiltrate women's spaces. Anyway.
Have we tried turning him off and on again?
Have we tried turning him off and then not turning him back on again?
Have we tried gathering up him, J.K. Rowling, and the rest of them and finding a giant pit?
No, yeet them into
Interesting,
space.
you should say that. This is the bar where they all go to cry.
Oh, good.
All the transphobes were crying. No, it was the last bar because the last one was in Britain. That's not Britain.
Right.
There's a palm tree.
Okay. Well, no, this is a British palm tree. This is actually just like a movie set type thing. It's just like a giant tarp. That these cars are fake too. Like this, the bar is actually only like as big as this shelf. It's like from here down. But this is all fake. There's none of this is real, and that's why this child is crying. He's like, I thought it was real. I thought we were going to the beach, mummy. He's British and a little bigoted, but
he has his beliefs.
But he's a child, so we're just like, okay, we'll just let him get through it or whatever.
Yeah.
Drew, tell me who's crying at the spa and why.
So there's a person, again, they're off screen. They expected to get Chimichanga Supreme, which is a cheesecake chimichanga with ice cream on top, your own flavor that you want, of course. Chocolate syrup, an entire banana that has been caramelized, and they come out. It's got a tiny bit of liquor, so they set it on fire for you, and you just wait. It's delicious, and they ran out. Somebody's very upset.
Okay.
I would be too.
Yeah.
So my notes say 53 points to Jameson because I do think it's funny when vaguely transphobic children cry.
Yep.
7 points to Drew, and that's because, oh my God, was it really 16?
That wasn't it 13 plus 56? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
no, I knew it was going to end in 9. I just didn't pay that much attention.
Yeah.
And Drew, your points did get severely docked because of the fucking banana. That was just weird.
I know. I was like,
You were really
stopped
spitballing there,
but
and I
like
could
the
see it.
presentation of it. I could just toss the banana out of the way, but
Okay.
I figured it was more than anything just presentation.
I'm gonna say Jameson gets. Well, here's the thing, Jameson. I want to knock you some points because the idea that any like tarp background that anyone would put effort into making would have a hatchback in it, a blue hatchback, is insane to me. But you're also already at the perfect sex number. And so I don't really want to ruin that. So I think I'm going to leave you where you're at. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and toss Drew 50 points because the banana thing sounded good. And then now you're both at the sex number, and that's pretty damn funny.
It's pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
Pretty funny, you guys. Let's find out what
Pretty
this
funny.
is. El Alambique Beach Lounge in Puerto Rico. Okay. This vaguely transphobic kid. Okay. Okay. All right. Drew?
Somebody just sold their soul to the devil, who is the bartender here. And they are sad.
Mm-hmm.
And here it is. It's just sad.
Okay. And
It's like, man, I made it. Like, he doesn't have any of the good things about it. Like, oh, I'm gonna be able to play harmonica and everyone's gonna adore me. No, he was just like, oh, sure, I'll make a deal. So he's just waiting to die, and his soul has been taken already.
Wow.
And I think, it's the person crying at this bar is Edgar Allan Poe, and it is because he can't think of any good birds to write poems about.
Oh, that's huge.
That's because birds are unbearable. Jameson, 17 points. Drew, 8 points. I would have really liked to know why he sold his soul. I mean, I guess you said apparently for no reason, but like that guy really is a dumbass.
Yeah, he kind of had it coming.
Yeah.
So
I would say probably like almonds. Like, hey, do you have any more nuts? Like, I can get them.
Do you think he still has to pay his tab?
Like, sure, why not?
No, that's what he sold it for.
He definitely gets.
He wanted almonds, and they only had peanuts.
He definitely gets free almonds for life.
Yeah.
Honestly, then that's not even a bad deal,
right?
I'm gonna go ahead and give both of you negative 10 points because the only correct answer here was that somebody's crying because they got pulled into that office and spanked on their bare bottom.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you suffer for your wrongness.
That is totally fair. And let's see. Death and Taxes in Reno, Nevada. Anna, you have been there.
I have.
Right. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And I think that's the last one. So that means I win, I think.
I think you win.
Which is cool because I definitely just wore this sweater without the permission that I needed from Jeff for winning last week. All right. So that's cool. We're going to take another quick break. Thank you guys for playing that game. And then when we come back, we're going to play a whole other game, you guys.
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound fun? I'm going to hit the button as soon as I find which button it is, and it's this one. I would cry at some of those bars. I think I would cry at that last one. That sounds fun.
I liked the last bar the best, for sure.
Yeah, that one seemed cool.
If I had to pick a bar to cry at, it would for sure be that one.
Yeah.
I don't know why you
Okay.
doing that.
Are you guys
Sorry,
ready?
audience. I'm on the move.
No, I totally understand. All right, we're gonna play another game, and this game is called. All right. And the way this game works is that we are going to put a character on the screen that Drew has drawn, a drawing that Drew drew when Drew drawed it, and then we were going to ask you questions about said character, and we're going to flesh it out a little bit. You guys ready?
Sure.
Yes.
Boom. Oh, I said boom, but I don't think it showed up yet.
No.
Boom. There it is. Right there.
It's your
This
kidney
guy-
stone.
Yeah. That's my kidney stone.
Aw.
Exactly. So I'm gonna ask you some questions about this kidney stone. We're gonna figure out who he is, or she. I don't know. I don't want to assume this kidney stone's gender. I think that's kind of fucked up.
If
Okay.
you want to make them bigger, you can put it on my face.
You're almost as bad as
I
that
don't think I can do
transphobic
that.
little British kid, Jameson.
sit that-
Jesus.
Oh no!
Just sit that kidney on my face.
I can only put him there and in the center of the screen. I can, if you want.
Center.
He's hanging out over here with me. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
No,
there you go.
put him in the
Courtney's
center. I want to
protecting
touch him.
I can't. Okay. Hold on. I got this. There you go. So now you can have a turn. Give him a little pet. There you go. Right. Oh. All right. First up, what's this character's name?
You're so tender.
Yeah, that was very loving, Olivia.
He has big Frank energy to me.
Mhm.
I don't know if anyone else is picking up on that.
No, I think he doesn't have Big Frank energy. He has Big Frank energy. Like his name's Big Frank.
Oh,
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, they
Okay.
call him Big Frank.
They
Yeah.
call him Big Frank.
It's kind of the eyebrows is what sells that for me. It's like, oh yeah,
Guys,
that's Big Frank.
You all
Yeah.
keep having cats in the frame.
Yeah.
There's a cat around here, but like I didn't know that I was supposed to have him join me.
That is required on
buddy.
the show. Drew doesn't even have one.
As soon as you said that, my dog ran over. Like, oh wait,
He knows it's animal time. Yeah.
He said, "I can be a cat if you need."
Yeah. All right, Big Frank. First name, last name. Is that the whole thing, or does he have like a last name?
I mean,
as a
that's all it
nickname?
needs you to know.
Yeah. Okay.
He's
Okay.
Big Frank to you.
Hey, here's Big Frank.
That's rude not to give him a middle and last name, Courtney.
I just mean
Big-
I don't think he would want you to know them. Not that he doesn't have them.
Okay. Well, we're all friends here. I think we can just
Oh.
we can talk about it in confidence, right? So, Olivia, you want to tell us?
How about Big Frank,
But it's short for Francis.
Big Francis McGuire Esquire.
I love that.
Esquire.
Okay, so that answers it.
Yep, that's
Uh,
his cool
What's
title.
his job?
I don't know. What does it mean to be an Esquire?
I think that's a lawyer thing,
A
right?
lawyer. He works at Honest
it?
in the AutoZone, but he sure can't sing.
He works-
Yes, that's it.
He works at AutoZone. I love it. Is Esquire like just his last name? It's like middle name
No,
McGuire.
yes.
Last
I mean,
name Esquire.
I'd like to think he got all the certifications to be a lawyer, but then he realized AutoZone was his passion.
Well,
Okay.
Courtney, we all contain multitudes.
If you guys have not seen the video Mike Reynolds by Chris Fleming, which we are obnoxiously referencing, you should go watch it after this because it's hilarious.
Okay, we'll link it. We'll link it in the comments, or somebody link it in the comments. I'll try to
Yeah.
remember to link it in the comments. Right. So he works at AutoZone. Is he like a manager or something, or is he just like a?
Nope.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. No,
He just sweeps up.
He's a new hire.
Sweeps up. They don't
I
even
feel-
let him touch the tools or anything.
Yeah.
Nope. He can't even test batteries yet.
No, he can't. Okay.
Poor
Well-
old Big Frank.
They tell him to look with his eyes.
What?
They're like, okay, Big Frank, Look with your eyes. Don't look with your hands. Keep your hands behind your back.
They put mittens on him.
I'm glad
How
he
would
doesn't
Big
have a
Frank
higher
wear a
position.
mitten?
Good question. Yeah. Where do his hands come out? Are they like just tucked in like a fucking turtle or something right now? Or
No, I like to think he has like a caretaker who has to like roll him around or like push him in some sort of wagon.
I'm glad he's not in like an important position at the AutoZone because I would feel really bad.
No,
like,
he's
keeping him.
definitely a diversity hire. Let's be real.
Oh wow.
Jeez. They didn't have any other kidney stones on the roster. So
And as
they
we
needed
all
one.
know, the AutoZone policy stipulates that you must hire at least one kidney stone.
Yeah.
Preferably with a large nickname.
Yeah. The manager is actually a gallbladder.
A gallbladder stone or the entire gallbladder?
The whole thing, baby.
Wow, that's probably really intimidating for Big Frank, to be honest.
I can't think of like what a gallbladder looks like right now, but I want to see one in an AutoZone shirt. So Drew.
Probably squishy. Oh my god.
All right.
Well, your body doesn't look like a biology textbook in real life, so gallbladders are pretty much just gray like everything else in your body, which is why surgery is harder than you would think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Everything else. Everything is gray. Am I supposed to see colors, you guys? Because I stopped.
Pardon?
Where do they live? Where does Big Frank live?
San Fran.
What did you just say? I'm worried.
Oh, I don't remember now.
Did you stop seeing color recently?
No, I was just joking, and then I moved on.
Okay.
I was like, this bit wasn't worth preserving.
We were concerned.
I love how quiet it got.
Well, I was like, what happened to your cones, my dude?
That's why I love you guys. You both just got very concerned for like whether or not I could see color. It's like we can't move on until we solve this. So thank you. I assure you, everything is fine. I can see all the colors. You know, like my gray shirt here. Anyway, so where does Big Frank live? San Francisco. Okay, cool.
Yeah, in a
San Fran.
San Fran.
In a what?
In a hostel.
In a hostel.
In a hostel in San Fran. Okay. Okay. Is he like on vacation in my kidney region right now? Is that?
Yeah, he needed some time off work, and he had vacation days. His vacation days weren't going to carry over to the next year, so he had to take them now.
Oh yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah. AutoZone's really getting to him right now, if you must know.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Which is crazy because they just hired him, so it's wild. That
I don't really know if he's cut out for it, but
yeah, it's crazy.
All right. What does Frank eat?
Vegan Reubens.
Exclusively in that bar in London. He has to go all the way to get a vegan Reuben.
Every time he's hungry, he has to go get a vegan Reuben from London.
Well, that begs the question, like, he's spans the globe so far. Okay, he's like getting rolled into work at AutoZone. Does he have somebody like on retainer or whatever who can just like move him places, or how does he get around?
I like to think he just relies on the kindness of strangers, you know?
Yeah, no, there's not someone assigned to him as much as he asks.
He's just like,
he's like, sir, could you roll me into aisle 6? That's where they keep the vegan Reubens.
Roll me down the block.
Excuse me, ma'am. I really need to get to London for a vegan Reuben. Can you help me out here? Like, well, I can only take you as far as Fresno, and then he just keeps on doing that until.
Does he look like somebody who would say, "Excuse me"?
That's a good point.
So I don't. I think he would just roll right in.
No, his name's Big Frank, but it's ironic. He's really small, soft, and soft-spoken and kind.
Yeah, I think it's just like the eyebrows make people think that he's intimidating, but he's actually just like a pretty nice
he's
guy.
really just Italian. So he has these big eyebrows, you know?
Yeah. Perhaps.
Is that a thing? I don't remember.
It's a little bit of thing.
Perhaps.
These Italians are fucking
Yes.
everywhere these days, I tell you.
All right. Boo, boo, boo. All right. What's Frank's dream? Is it AutoZone is the dream? Like
See,
No,
Yeah.
no, he
Oh,
wants.
go ahead.
He has big Broadway dreams.
Oh.
He
Okay.
wants to see his name in lights. He
Like
wants to star in Rent.
in Rent.
Give
Okay.
my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Yeah, that's what he wants.
Yeah,
He wants to be a showgirl.
he wants to be a triple threat singer, dancer, actor.
Yeah, and like it's got to be really hard to break into like the dancing world without legs or whatever. So
Yeah, again, kindness to strangers. It's hard to be
Yeah.
like, will you spin me in a circle, roll me around, and then like lift me on the beat? You know?
But you should follow his TikTok because he's got some creative solutions.
Yeah, he does have a really good TikTok page. He has like 500,000 followers.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Wow, that's crazy.
I feel like I should hold on to him now. Then I'm not even gonna piss this dude out. It seems like he's just hanging out. Seems like
Yeah,
a
he's
good
cool.
guy.
He can hang. You know?
Give him the homie hookup. That's that free
Yeah.
rent.
Okay,
It's
Free
expensive in
rent.
San Fran.
he's probably
It's
gonna
free
lose his
real
job at
estate.
AutoZone. But, yeah.
He makes like
Okay.
$10 an hour at AutoZone, Jameson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come
Yeah,
on. Dude.
all right, fine. You can hold on. But seriously, get the fuck out of my body, please, Frank. Okay, who did he vote
Big
for?
Frank.
That's the question. Who did he vote for?
He wrote in someone.
Oh yeah, who?
Newport. He wrote
Madonna.
in. He wrote in Madonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just
Not
pretty-
because he thought she would
pretty
win, but
quirky,
because he
I think.
wanted to vote his conscience.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not stupid.
It's very important to
He
him.
just thought she'd do the best job.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing like President Madonna now.
I like to think she'd still go by Madonna. Like not President Madonna, it'd just still be Madonna.
Oh yeah, like they're like President Madonna. She's like, no, it's just Madonna.
It's sweet. She'd do her in her fake British accent. She'd be like, "No, love, it's just Madonna. I can't do
Madonna,
British
innit?
accent.
He's just
Madonna, love. I'm not a president, love. I just wanted the election. I really can't do accents. Jesus Christ! Holy moly!
What does Frank sound like? What does Big Frank?
We
sound
literally just he sounds like that.
like? Sounds like President Madonna.
He sounds like fake British Madonna.
Okay. I love
Because
that.
he loves fake British Madonna.
Yeah, which is why he voted for president of the United
In
Exactly.
fact, he didn't even write in Madonna. He wrote in fake British Madonna.
Yeah, it has to be that Madonna.
States. He just identifies with her. I get it. I totally get it.
Mhm. Yeah.
And, final question, and this is an important
He's like
one.
that other Madonna. Ugh.
Is his favorite member of the Wu-Tang Clan?
Do you think either of us know the names of members of the Wu-Tang Clan?
I am
We
a
are
little
hot
disappointed
bimbos.
because I kind of thought that you might. Okay.
No, sorry.
Okay. You can make up a
Okay.
member of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Okay. His favorite member is Tag.
I'm gonna say
course,
his
there are two
favorite
members.
member. I'm gonna say his favorite member is Sandwich because I feel like every man has a friend named Sandwich for some reason. So there's probably someone named that in the Wu-Tang Clan.
What men do you know?
I was gonna say.
They I mean their name's not really Sandwich, obviously, but you know how every guy's like, oh yeah, that's my buddy Dirtbag or whatever.
I did. I remember
That's
like
my buddy Scrotum.
So that's my buddy.
Wait, what was Drew's?
what did you say, Drew?
Doesn't matter. That one won. I was gonna say jockstrap.
That's
Yeah, that's
Straight to the
exactly. You
kill.
know exactly what I
Jockstrap.
mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's my
I
buddy
remember-
Mountain Dew Cold Red. Like, why do you call him that?
I do remember one time.
His
in
name
high
is
school-
James.
It's my buddy, the Emancipation Proclamation.
I wrote a sketch about it one time, and it was not a good sketch. But like I remember, I met somebody at a bar one time, and I decided that I was gonna call her Pound Cake. I'm like, this is Pound Cake. Like we had a long conversation. I was like, I'm gonna call you Pound Cake because I was drinking or whatever. And she was like, oh sweet, and she started telling me about all her friends, and like all of her friends had names like that. It was like, yeah, you know, fucking Lunchbox and Saturnalia and fucking, you know, Pisces and adobo pork and it was like, dude. Anyway, well, give a
All I can
hand.
think of now are like members of the gang for What We Do in the Shadows. I don't know if everybody has seen that, but it's
Yes.
like Little Vlad, he's a
Jameson-
fucking maniac.
Jameson, I don't really know what Beyonce meant when she said, "You wish I was that pound cake," but I hope when you told that girl that you were going to call her pound cake, she was like, "This man thinks I'm fucking Beyonce." Like, it was just on
Or
her
it
mouth.
was Beyonce. And he just
Beyonce?
didn't realize it.
What do you say, Drew?
He just, or it was Beyonce and you just weren't aware.
You're so oblivious.
Yeah,
You're
like,
like, I'm gonna call you pound cake, and she's like, "Oh, sweet child."
Like, I just talked to this wonderful girl named Pound Cake about from
she sang the song that she wrote. It's
being-
called Bootylicious. I was like, whoa.
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 And I was like, I think you really got something there, pound cake. You could be a big star.
One of these days, Pound Cake. Your star is on the rise. All right, put your hands for Big Frank, everybody. Thank you, Big Frank.
I love you,
cool.
Big Frank.
Yeah, we all
We
love
stand
him.
Big Frank.
He's a good guy.
We can't
Uh,
help
no-
but stand.
No, I'm just gonna ask a couple of important questions, guys. And the first one is, what is your go-to nugget sauce?
Honey mustard.
Buffalo.
Honey mustard. And what would you say, Court?
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I like a buffalo ranch type situation.
I do too. Yeah,
Mhm.
but I could
Yeah.
live without the ranch. I mean, also, I love Dijon mustard, but I don't feel like that's ever actually an option anywhere. Like, if I were at home, get out some Dijon mustard.
Yeah. I guess I don't really offer that as a dipping sauce, but that is like kind of the way
No,
to
have
go.
like spicy mustard or honey mustard, but what about the white wine mustard? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about some stone ground mustard? You know? I don't
Oh
know.
my god, that'd be so good.
That shit is so good. Okay. Who's your favorite weekend update anchor of all time?
A.B. Poehler.
Okay. It's pretty good.
Good choice.
My least favorite is
yeah.
Michael Che.
Least favorite is Michael Che?
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Mine's Tina Fey probably, or Amy Poehler. They're both so great.
It was a hard choice.
Okay. That's fair
Yeah.
enough.
Hi, Popper.
Which Golden Girl's feet would you rather rub?
Can you say hi? Say hi.
Hi.
Eh. Oh.
Hi. What's your name?
Oh,
I
His
scared
name
away.
is his name is
I
Dino.
would Blanche.
Blanche. It's a good answer.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Blanche is really out there taking care of her body, and
Yeah.
you
Blanche
know,
would
probably-
appreciate it the most, I think. You know?
Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. First celebrity crush.
The guy from Phil of the Future, whose name I don't remember.
Ricky
Oh.
Owen, yes, bitch.
Oh.
He's so
You
pretty hot.
pulled that out of the
Oh yeah, I was.
recesses of
It
your
wasn't my
mind.
first one because I'm a couple years older than you. It was not my first rodeo, but yeah, no, I had it bad for him. He's on an episode of House, and the plot is like he's really sick and his wife is really sick, but she's like biracial. It's relevant, I promise. And so the whole time they're like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And then they find out that they're like half siblings or something. But he's still hot in that. I don't even care that he's fucking his half sister.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was gonna say Aaron Carter because I'm
Oh.
fucking ancient compared to Olivia, but that's okay.
Aaron Carter. Is he okay?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna
I
go
don't
with
think so
no. He's been like so severely underweight that he's had to be hospitalized a lot. Honestly, he definitely has drug problems, but it almost seems like he has like severe eating disorder problems too, because I don't even think he was on drugs the last time. I think he was just like underfed. So
Ugh.
prayers out for Aaron Carter. I had a shirtless poster of you in my bedroom, and I think my parents were really hoping I'd turn out straighter than this, but
No.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna
I
do?
mean, yeah. If I was gonna turn out that straight, would that have been the guy that I picked, though? You know what I mean? Whatever.
Who knows? Who knows?
Followed closely by my second celebrity crush, Hillary Duff.
See, I don't get her. You know what I mean? I
Right.
never got Hillary Duff.
She's so quirky.
Is she?
No, Lizzie McGuire was quirky and like clumsy, which I liked because I'm real clumsy.
Yeah. See, I liked Ren from Even Stevens. I thought she was great. Yeah.
She's such a Virgo or something, though. She's so type A.
Sure. Yeah. Right. I mean, gestures to girlfriend. Anyway.
Hi,
Anna.
All right.
Love you.
Oh, she's not there right now. I think she went downstairs. Favorite cartoon from the last decade?
Regular show.
That's what I was gonna say. That or SpongeBob, but probably the regular show.
Nice.
I mean, SpongeBob was
SpongeBob?
really good.
SpongeBob's a good one.
What'd you say, Lou?
I'd say SpongeBob. If SpongeBob counts, then definitely SpongeBob.
I think SpongeBob counts. I would still count
guess
The
it's-
Simpsons if you still it all.
Yeah.
Even though SpongeBob's been going for literally 20 fucking years at this point. Like, all right,
Yeah.
Dang.
yeah. And now it's
and
getting
it's
spin-offs
time-
and shit.
One time, me and my other best friend Hannah were driving. We'd drive to this like little lake in the summer and hang out, do a beach day. And we were violently high. And the thing about this is like we didn't get high all of the time, so we got high like we had like never been before. And we were talking about the regular show, and I just remember I'd be like, and there's that character, and like I'd be like crying, laughing, like I couldn't even get it out. I'd be like, there's that character who's a gumball machine, and we just like burst into tears laughing again. Like we thought even the conversation
Dancing.
about about the regular show was so, and we just kept going, good show, and making each other laugh again.
That's the
It was a good
best.
time.
I started watching his new show,
Good
Close
show,
Enough. Like the creator has a show on HBO Max now called Close Enough, and it's about like a couple who like they have a kid and they live with their friends who are a divorced couple, and it's pretty fun. Really enjoyed that one. So
Nice.
watch Close Enough if you got HBO Max, you guys. Okay. One more question here. Whose neighborhood is it?
Can you elaborate?
Jameson.
It's my neighborhood because I won. So
Oh.
Jameson won.
and whatnot. All right. First of all,
Sorry.
First
I
of
really
all,
wish I
last
had a
of all-
sweater.
yeah, right. Tell us about your podcast a little bit.
Okay, so my first notes for this podcast I realized recently were on September 20th. So we probably started talking about making it in September. I think we started recording it in October. And we have lots of different segments. We play games kind of like we did on this, but like some of our recurring segments are facts about celebrities whose names begin with the letter R, which is exactly what it sounds like. And people just keep stopping us on the street, and they're like, "We need
They love it.
more." So we're
Yeah.
trying. We hear you. And another segment that's been going really well is apples versus scat porn, where we debate two things that aren't related at all.
Right.
And yeah, we just
Good one.
we have a bunch of fun. Our producers are really amazing. They wrote us a song. We have a song. It's really good production quality because they're really good at what they do. We mostly just terrorize them for like 2 to 3 hours a week, and then they cut that down into something listenable for all of you. But
It's
yeah,
just us screeching.
Yes, we screech a lot. We make a lot of bird noises. We make a lot of ASMR mouth noises to try and freak each other out. And then the producers cut all that out so you guys don't have to be exposed to it. But truly, Olivia said it best when she said, it's a personality show, but it's less of a personality show than a horrible personality show.
Yeah, it's a personality show with very bad personalities. So, but it's a good time.
It is a good time.
That's
I did the
cool.
show. It's very, very fun, and it's a very fun listen. So please listen to the show. Crying.
Yeah,
at
we'll
the Bar.
have our very second episode ever comes out on this Sunday, and
Very cool.
Sunday, folks. And I'm pretty sure it should have our very first interview ever, which is with Alexis Nelson of TikTok fame, obviously.
Mhm.
So
Right.
we're super excited to hear that.
Obviously.
Obviously.
The queen.
Yes.
Yeah.
The best.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So
Obviously.
yeah.
All
I'm
right.
glad we're all in agreement.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, put your hands for Big Frank, first of all, you guys.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, yeah. No,
Wait.
first of all, yeah. I was right here.
Put
It's
the
right
drawing up.
here. Boom.
We do it so
Oh,
often.
I love the slime thing that you did.
The vegan Reuben.
Yeah. The banana.
Hot Bim Bros revenge.
I love it.
I love
Wait,
it. It's so much fun.
What's the person running from?
You peed on the carpet.
No. Oh my god.
Oh, I love it so much. Well, put your hands for Courtney Taylor and Olivia Smith, everybody. So thank you for watching. Thank you guys for being here. This is great. Listen to Crying at the Bar wherever podcasts are sold. And we'll be back next week. So thanks.